Hi, Pal One. Those of you that resonated with this first Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be your reading today. And you're picking the Wheel of Fortune out of two wheels because it came out a lot in the last reading, so that's why it's representing the piles today. Alright, let's get right into it, Pile One. So today we're doing the timeline of something you have in mind. So it could be the timeline with the person you have in mind, or whatever you want to know the timeline to, or like look into the timeline of that. So you decide the timeline of something you decide, like a desire or a relationship or whatever you decide. Pile one. So let's find out. How about the timeline of something pile one desires or has in mind, or what you decide. Let's see. Oh. There was kind of like a movement, so I think it's saying to stop there, right? And then I'm just picking with my intuition here. Let's see. And there's kind of like a split here. Let's look into it, pile one. Alright. So the card you chose, the Wheel of Fortune, even though they're both that card, is the most good fortune, good luck card in the deck. And it's about a turn of events in your favor in the cycles of life. That's gonna represent you. And let's take a look at your past. So think about what you want to know the timeline to. You decide, pile one. And you have the Chariot reverse. Interesting because interesting that it's in the past, because the Chariot is all about moving forward. So it's representing the past, and because it's reversed, it's kind of like going backwards type of feeling, or feeling like you wish things were going faster, or they are going fast but in the wrong direction. It can be all of those energies, and it's in the past. So I think it's kind of saying like you have that desire, like for change, or maybe you thrive in change or in chaos. Like, interesting. Let's not reveal your present yet, and let's see your future. The Star reverse, pile one. So the Star of Bright is all about hope and making a wish upon a star, like a shooting star passing by type of energy. But when it's reversed like this, it's kind of like losing faith in humanity type of energy. So I think it's telling you, because it came out in your future, to trust and to not let like your hopeful, like, even though it's a more naive side to us, it's also like the importance of keeping your wonder and your faith alive, and just to trust the unfolding of things. Let's take a look at your action that the tarot is advising you to take. Oh, you have the Empress. So the Empress is what we would perceive to be the perfect, divine, feminine. It's about unconditional love as well, and the coming of spring and fertile, like Mother Earth type of energy. And it came out as your action, as the tarot's advice for you to manifest your desires. So in today's timeline reading, I think it's saying like, as you come back to love, then things are gonna be easier. Let's take a look at the present. Oh wow, the High Priestess, pile 1. So I think it's saying with that High Priestess being, because it's the most secretive and mysterious card there is. Yeah. So it's a really secretive energy. So it came out in your presence. So you feel like there's a lot of things like are there. It's kind of like the unseen type of energy, but different from the moon. That's kind of like behind the scenes. The High Priestess is more like intuition type of unseen, like mystery, things behind the curtain type of unseen, like if something's hiding, like you want to know why type of energy, rather than it's a bit different, even though it's a similar energy with the moon. They do have their differences. So with that High Priestess, I think the divine is saying, like, in today's timeline, like, because that's a very mysterious, secretive energy. So it's almost like you got like just the tip of the iceberg in today's reading with that High Priestess. Like, the tarot wants to like keep a secret with that high priestess. So I don't know what you have in mind in today's timeline, because you decided. But with that High Priestess, it means everything is gonna unfold on its due time. Thank you so much, pile 1. Pile 2. Those of you that resonated with the second Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be your reading today. And today we're taking a look at the timeline of something you have in mind. So you decide what that is today. It could be a desire or a relationship with a person, like whatever you decide, pile 2, that you want to know the timeline to today. All right, let's find out, pile 2. So the card that you resonated with, even though they're both the Wheel of Fortune, and it's because it came out a lot in last reading. That's why it's representing the piles today. So let's see, pile 2. Let's find out the timeline. Something you have in mind. Oh wow, that one flipped. I didn't see what it is, but it might have shown in the video. All right. Oh, that one moved too. So I feel like. And let's stop here. So I'm feeling drawn to these two. So you have 2 that came out on its own and 2 with intuition. Alright, pile 2. The card you chose, the Wheel of Fortune, is about the cycles of life, and it's also the most good luck, good fortune card in the tarot. Let's take a look at your past, of whatever you want to know the timeline to. Oh wow, you have the Devil reverse. So the Devil upright is like the literal devil, and like obsessive love, desire type of energy actually, which is pretty connected. But because it's reversed like this, it can be kind of like it can be like free energy, like you've broken your own chain, angelic even, depending on how you look at it. So in your past, you kind of like have always been aware of like, I don't want to say enlightened, but like more or less you've been just able to perceive things in like just aware type of energy in your past. Let's take a look at your future. The Death card reverse. Wow. Because it means living in the past, pile 2. So in your future, you're gonna be looking back at your current present moment of whatever you chose. Because the Death card reversed like this, it literally means living in the past, like not wanting the flower to die type of energy, or asking why it has to die. So it's like living in the past energy, and it's in your future. So I think it's telling you to stay in present moment as much as you can. Let's take a look at your action. And you have the High Priestess. Wow. I highly recommend pile 1 if you feel drawn to it, because this card is coming out a lot in today's reading. And the High Priestess is the most mysterious, secretive card in the tarot. It's all about keeping secrets and things that are hidden behind the curtain and wanting to see more of what's hidden. And it came out in your action, so I think it's saying that, like, keep things concealed. Nothing outside of you isn't already inside, especially with this High Priestess, and allow for things to kind of be revealed to you rather than you, like, don't try to solve the mystery, but kind of like embrace the mystery with this High Priestess as an action. And it's also our intuition, so it came out as your action, so I think that's pretty key too, to listen to your intuition. Let's take a look at the present of what you want to know the timeline to. Pile 2, you have the Strength reversed. So the Strength upright is all about, like, I guess, strength and like feeling strong on your own 2 feet. But because it's reversed right now, and it's in your present, so I think it's telling you to reconnect with what makes you feel like yourself. And because we were asking about the timeline that you wanna know, about, with that Strength reverse, I think it's telling you, like, no matter what it is, and I'm just a messenger, but no matter what it is, like, don't forget, like, the things that, like, make you feel like you, but just don't forget it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. When you have the Justice at the bottom of the deck, which is the Hand of God card. It's a very karmic, you reap what you sow type of energy as the overall energy. So I think it's saying that no matter what, with this Hand of God, the Justice card, I think it's saying, like, no matter what, you everything, like, if you whatever you want to call it or believe in, it's like, I don't want to say written, because we do have a saying in it, but what I'm trying to say is, like, whatever action you take or whatever happens exteriorly, everything is leading you to, like, your desire, which is interesting, because if this is a desire reading for you, then I think it's saying, like, no matter what action you take or not take, it's gonna lead you to what you want, because this is kind of like written energy. Thank you so much, pile 2. This is the timeline you got for what you asked or want to know more about. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.